Just rent this real fast.
But for some reason, when I went to upload my stream, Twitch is like, here, we got this tiny little update. Now it's only at 94%. I don't know if it's gonna fuck with my stream. I hope it doesn't. But anyway, so about your wisdom city, Shawn, tell us about that. Okay.
Nice, nice. So like a lot of drugs.
You didn't say anything like super embarrassing or make an ass of yourself, did you? As one should when they're high. Are you gonna play doctor in the bedroom with her? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Man, that sucks. The only story I have from when someone was high was that my brother went outside after getting his wisdom teeth pulled, stared at a pile of puke for 5 minutes while laughing, and then said, your ass is grass and I'm the grass man.
Systems regenerating. Systems fully restored.
How do
She
I
just
not,
wants to take care of you.
Somehow High Shawn has better suave than not High Shawn.
Well, it's 'cause I'm
I want to like,
anxious, dude.
Good luck out there.
I want to, yeah. I think we suffer from a little bit of anxiety every now and then. I think you suffer from it the most.
I mean, I'm on anti-anxiety pills, my guy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But it's helping.
I'm just gonna say, weed's pretty good.
One sketchy looking place.
Yeah?
I literally have contemplated trying drugs this week.
Did that
and
once.
I will tell Shawn why here in a second.
Did that one.
You did weed once?
Yeah. Actually, I did it twice.
How'd you like it? And how'd you get it?
One of them was intentional, one of them wasn't. One of them was I was at a good old friend of mine's house, talking to him about a serious topic, and he handed me the thing. I'm purposely not saying what the thing is because people are home. Because what handed me the thing, and I was like, not even thinking, I just did it and then handed it back.
Click for yes. Was it pot?
What do you think?
That's
no,
what he means.
Hunter, I injected meth.
Yeah, no, Shawn just straight snorted a bunch of cocaine.
Fuck yeah! I knew he liked the party.
He handed me the Rolly Boy, and I did it, and then handed it back, and then was like, I just did that.
Stick down your dick.
I'm not
Who
gonna
would win,
myself.
one skinny white boy or one Rolly Boy?
One Rolly Boy.
It's not sounding. When it's with drugs, it's called the fun pounding. Oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
It's not. That still hurts. It's still sounding. This is off topic, but I vote that we change dick pic to cock shot.
I just like to call it one for
Phallic
the money.
photograph. I'm proud of that. I probably shouldn't be.
Hunter's dead.
It's like a hyena fucked a puppy!
Exhibit A.
That's just what they do.
That is a big ass dog! It's like a Yao Guai and a hyena had some serious sexy times.
I like how Hunter's just describing what Pornhub.
Hunter, we don't need to know about your internet history.
Lots of lollies.
That isn't
illegal
a
in
surprise.
the UK.
Oh.
Both legal and illegal.
I mean, let's just be honest though, Hunter. If you tell a cop I watch lollies have sex, he will Google that, realize that it means anything under the age of 12, and he's going to arrest you.
Hey, son, I just noticed you were watching some of your hentai.
Watching some of your hentai. I love how you said
Dad, this is a
watching.
let's play. Dad, this is a let's play. Oh, what the hell's a hentai? Oh, God!
Oh God!
Plot twist, he's watching a hentai game let's play.
My dad walked in on me one time when I was fucking watching hentai. But instead, all he saw was me jerking it. He didn't see what I was watching. He just assumed it was porn. So I still have some slight respect.
Well, I mean, if your dad's
Like
bro,
a very
you can,
small
like, hell
amount,
yeah.
but
No, apparently my stepmom's into hentai, so I don't think my dad's
That's
above
where
it.
he gets it from.
Ah.
yeah, from being abused as a child.
I said stepmom, not mom.
I just said abused.
I was like, you know what? I don't know if child abuse has anything to do with it, but if it did,
That's why he watches
Maybe.
Wall-E.
Yeah, he likes their innocence.
is that?
That is
Off
honestly
topic,
one of
if
the
I-
more fucked up things I've said today.
Today?
Now I'm looking in towards my psyche, and I'm really just thinking shit. Thanks for that.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
welcome.
even high, but
mean,
now
you
I'm
should be.
thinking about that shit. Hey, dude. No, okay. So Shawn, what you've basically missed.
Man, I got high as fuck yesterday.
But damn, nice.
Oh,
Both of
I-
you say
crispy.
damn
I'm not
nice.
against-
Crisper than Popeye's
Yeah, I said
chicken,
damn
my
nice.
boy.
Well, I don't consider pot a drug.
Nice.
What? What did you just?
I don't
what were the
consider
words that
weed
just
a
came out of
drug.
your mouth? It is a drug.
Which
consider
is
weed
a
a drug.
Do you consider alcohol a drug?
But
it is. Worse.
I consider
Drug.
alcohol a drug, and I consider. Okay. So technically, weed's a drug, but you got to think I
It's
have
also
Native
rope.
American background, so I also know that like, hey, there's different uses and stuff. Now,
I
of
mean, you don't
course,
even
most
need
ways
a Native
people
American
use it.
background to know that.
I mean,
Well,
people still call
I know, but that just-
prescribed medicine drugs. Like, it's still drugs.
Yeah.
that's also fair. And I mean, in all honesty, like weed's intended purpose was like a healing agent, and
Well-
like it was also like for paper, and it was contradicting the fucking timber industry. So they were like, ah, fuck, we don't want people making shit out of this. Better make it illegal. So like the whole
I mean-
illegality of weed and all that
There's
bullshit
a
in history,
lot
I don't
more
agree
to
with.
just that.
I know, but I'm cliff noting it, cunt.
No,
I'm
like
cliff
even
noting.
more. Like it wasn't. First of all, it's actually European. It's not Native American. Like let's just begin there.
Wait, what do you mean?
It was discovered by a Danish man in the South.
No,
Atla-
I'm not
in the
saying
South
who discovered it. I'm
Atlantic.
saying Native Americans used it for like, you know.
And
shit.
Europeans
Medicinal.
used it to make rope. It was the best rope you could get.
We like weed. We make rope out of it. How'd he die? He killed himself with marijuana.
Yeah, it's when you hear
How'd he do
someone,
that? Did he
when you
smoke too
when you
much?
hear someone
He made rope
overdose
out of
on
it.
marijuana, when you hear someone say they overdose on marijuana,
when
they
you
actually
when you
just
hang
hung
yourself
themselves
with
hemp rope.
he got hung getting high.
He got a little too high and got hung up on it.
We're all going to hell.
I mean, I'm going
Yeah, I
faster.
don't
but
care.
let's not make this a race.
I may as well go down a legend at this point.
If it's one sin or 1,000 sins, you might as well fucking go for the wall and go down a legend. That's what Satan taught me.
So I had a priest come into our fucking Dollar Tree today, but it was funny because
Priest
he's
and a
not
rabbi
like
walk into a Dollar Tree.
no, fuck off. No, he's like one of those like non-complete denomination churches, so they're like the ones that are relaxed and not as big as dicks. So like
They don't have
he
big
has a
dicks?
conversation with me. Oh my god,
Hold on,
he
I'll be
comes.
right back.
Fuck,
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to finish.
I'm-
this story. I don't want
I'm
to finish
pretty
the story
sure
without anyone else.
yeah, Sean's the main reason that you want to tell this story, and Sean's like, bip bip.
I'm gonna tell him all the. I want to tell Shawn all the shit that's happened in the last week, but I'm gonna give him like this short version. Mm,
But yeah, no, part of the reason that I was so tired yesterday was because we moved a bunch of shit for my brother. And then as we were heading back, he was like, yo, you want to go get a drink? And I was like, this is the first time you've ever asked me to go anywhere with you. So yeah.
Is it the brother you actually get along with, or is it the one that you...
It's the one that everyone always says me and him act exactly the same.
But you've never really hung out with him before, or what?
Nah, because, well, he's 9 years older than me.
I mean...
Yeah, think about it.
It's
So when
about
I
the
was
same
12,
with me and my little brother.
when I was 12, he was 21. You hang out with your brother now?
Yeah, he's 12 and I'm 21.
Yeah. You go to bars with him?
No, but I visit
Then
him
there
and
you
take
go.
him out to movies and shit.
See? That didn't ever happen. Well, that didn't really ever
I'm a
happen
good
to me.
brother. I'm a good brother. I'm not a good person, but I'm a damn good brother.
I mean, I'd argue that you're barely a person, so, honestly, you make up for it somewhere, right?
Shiva!
You're like a mouth that somehow can process tacos, but no one's quite sure how yet. I'm joking, of course.
I woke up this morning and there was just fucking like cotton and shit thrown around my floor, and I'm like, I don't own slaves. What's going on here? And then I look and my fucking dog is just mauling my blanket, and I went, you bitch. It's not racist if it's funny.
I mean, your dog's black, so it is racist.
She's black. Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Done fucking played yourself right there, buddy boy. You done goof.
No, today, you know how I sent you, like, I'm about to say some racist-ass shit, but since it involves my people, I can say it.
Yeah, I don't know if that goes over that well, but yeah, continue.
Black people have the N-word, and I am brown, and I have the B-word. If you don't know, it's Beaner. No, it's Beaner. But,
white people
so basically,
have,
there are two swears, like, there are two swears to call anyone who's Hispanic or Mexican that just will piss them the fuck off, and two of them are super fucking racist, and it's Beaner and Wetback, and those do not go over well with them, so
I like how you're
it's
talking
pretty
about them.
fucked.
I like how you constantly
honestly,
say that
I
you're
just
not Mexican, but the second that racism comes up, you're like, I'm pretty Mexican, so I can say these words. Like, make up your mind, Hunter. Are you or aren't you? Maybe you're just a racist cunt. I like how you go.
You're really starting to piss me off. You're starting to piss me off, boy. Also, I'm fighting this giant fucking thing, so I'm like trying to fucking focus.
And just hearing me go, like, are you sure you're Mexican? Because, you know, yesterday.
I'm trying to fucking think about it while I'm fucking processing this annoying ass fight. One sec, let me kill it now, and I will continue the story of stuff.
Of how you're not Mexican, but can for some reason use Mexican slurs because you look slightly brown.
No. Do we see the thing I hate? Fuck you! I killed it. I'm gonna fucking say shit back now, you asshole. No, the thing is like, as a culture, Hispanic and Mexican are very similar. Like Spanish and Mexican, not Hispanic. Hispanic kind of derives the both. It's a statement that can rub one the wrong way. If it's a muggy situation, because like if you think about it, it's like comparing Irish to Scottish, but they're actually related through some portion of blood. So there's like a lineage there that like exists, because like, as you know, Mexicans are basically Spanish mixed with Mayan and Incan, and the natives down there. Although they have completely different cultures, they a lot of times get looped in together. But I also have okay, so when I tell you I'm Spanish, it's because my grandpa's side of the family is Spanish, and they hail from New Mexico and from the Spaniards that came down in New Mexico and stayed and got with the Navajos. Thanks, asshole. But we do have like Mexican cousins and shit that like actually hail from Mexico and have Mexican lineage, because like we have descendants who like we have relatives that like continued down the path and got with like people down in Mexico, you know. So like there's a bit of that. So that's basically how all that shit was back in with me, and that's the reason like I say whenever I'm not Mexican blood relation, but like in my family that exists, but like I don't have it. But no, but I do like. They're still grouped in with each other, so like a lot of things that involve one group involve the other because there is relation. They're not from. I mean, yeah, it's convoluted. Oh shit's convoluted, but so like I can still say all that shit and like, yeah.
I mean, honestly,
doesn't mean it's okay.
Race is just a construct.
I mean, that's fair too. But like, you know how like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like this was something I realized that I had never known about like in fucking college, that like black people are racist against their own kind based on how dark their skin color is and how light it is, and I went, what the fuck, that's a thing? Which, by the way, that's stupid, and it's based off of like false concepts. Oh my god, if you go into like the whole like history of that shit, oh, it's so stupid. And I do not agree with it. And they basically don't even hate each other based off of culture or anything like that. They hate each other off of like the fact that their skin color is different, so they think that white people accept them more.
And go in ready for anything.
I see you, bud.
So like that, I don't agree with.
So, best part about this game,
World War Z.
yeah, is that all those cinematic moments that you see in gameplay shit actually happen. Like a horde just charging down the street straight at you.
Yeah.
Actually does happen. And it is, depending on the difficulty level, terrifying. If it's easy, you're just like, nah, they're not gonna make it over that wall. But if it's on hard, you're like, no, this is gonna be great.
I'm hearing Shawn in the distance, but like
Yeah,
he's not
Shawn
at his
is in the distance. That is
Going
actually
the
his new no, that's his new Broadway play, is Shawn in the Distance.
dealing with homosexuality over there.
Yeah, probably, but that's mostly Shawn's thing.
Yeah, fuck you, you big old robot bitch.
Nah, you don't fuck robots. Not yet, at least.
One day, we'll have the technology.
One day you'll have your robot waifu. I believe in you, Hunter.
God,
It'll be a lolly and people think she's your child, but nope. They'll be wrong.
oh, yes.
That's not
I'm
what
just
I
rolling with
wanted
the
you to
punches,
say.
dude. I'm just rolling with the punches, dude.
I know, but that
I've
you
literally
just
think that
admitted.
like from now on when I'm streaming, I'm just gonna like go
Oh,
like just roll with shit and own stuff, just so that way like I feel like I came to terms with this the other day. I was like, I kinda, whenever I play by myself, I kinda like to go off on rants that shit that's either going on in my life or like gaming culture currently. But whenever I play with my friends, I feel like we have like a little bit of like a comedy
Shit on
style where we're
Hunter.
like,
Oh.
where it's kind of like aloof, and sometimes we go with it, or sometimes our humor just works out so fucking well that we don't need to do that.
I mean, are you shitting me? I just said phallic photograph like 5 minutes ago.
I mean, comedy fucking gold, by the way. Like that, like, I don't think that's gonna get repeated, but, like, damn, that's a fucking good one.
I mean, you say that, I'm gonna repeat it now.
Okay.
You're gonna own it.
You know what you should do?
merchandise.
What you should do?
What?
Open up Tinder.
Oh god.
And just say dust about with wanted mine phallic photograph. In your
Set
bio.
that as my
Still on
profile.
No, we came back to it.
He brought
There
it
was a
back
loop
up.
about Hunter,
We went full circle. We went full circle.
There was like a part where Hunter was like, that he said he could say racist words towards Mexicans, even though like he constantly says he's not Mexican, and I called him on it. Just like a no comment on that.
Sorry, I kind of like enveloping myself in this game. That's not me being guilty. I just do that shit.
him being guilty.
Also, I've explained why I do that. It's one thing because like I said, both groups do have blood relation in certain instances, and like my family has like a bit of a mix between some of us that are actually Mexican, and on my grandpa's side where we're actually just Spanish. Like none of our ancestors
Hunter's
reigned
literally
from
pulling
Mexico,
the-
but
Hunter's literally pulling the "I have a black friend"
Card,
No,
but instead it's I have a bit
I'm
of Mexican
pulling-
blood in me.
I'm pulling my family history and extended family card, and like the cultures mix because they do have blood relation. Because like
Hunter's playing the white girl who once dated a black man card.
I know of black men.
Hunter's like, my black boyfriend says I can say it, so that means I can say it.
I gave Josiah the B-word pass today.
Yeah, and then I said if I went to downtown Hayes and shouted at it, I feel like no one would believe me.
And then I said, then you're like, I'll probably get pitchforked against, and I went, you shit, dude, you're in Hayes, they'll probably rally with you. There'll be like a fucking race war and shit.
Yeah, against the one Mexican that's in town here.
We don't want you in our country.
I love seeing all the pictures of people like, we've let them in our country and they do this, and it's like always the same picture of 3 brown people flipping off of Mount Rushmore. And it's always the same picture. They're Native Americans in that picture. And it's so funny to see them immediately turn to like, you guys know they're Native Americans, right? Like no one says anything after that. It's so funny.
Like, these cops aren't Mexicans. They're like, that's not them. And then they're like, I live in Alabama.
I live in Alabama.
Whoa, buddy.
I said I was an M in there.
Whoa.
There's an M in there.
We need a pass, but we're on screen, man.
I said beam.
No, I got really mad at
Play
work
it
today,
bad,
Shawn, and I was like, and I messaged Josiah like, I'm about to go off and say some racist shit, and he goes, why? And I'm like, because these fucking, so basically, you know, I've got like beef with like old ladies that are Catholic just because they like give me so much shit because I'm brown and can't speak
with a lot
Spanish.
of people.
Yeah, I mean that's
Hunter,
fair.
Hunter
But like
is
that,
the kind of person that like sits in a restaurant
Hunter is
and
the
just
packing
glares at
plant.
everyone.
Hunter is the packing plant. He's just got beef.
I'm the
for
dude
everyone.
that whenever it was my birthday, I went, "What the fuck you looking at?" to someone who wasn't looking at me.
I mean, on
also
your birthday
Remember
though.
that?
On your birthday though, someone did drive by your house and shout, "Get out of town." So.
That was. I mean, I was just kind of on jump all day. I mean, and that, like when I came back to Oklahoma, I was genuinely worried that it would be worse off than when I last left it. And I was like, I feel like I'm gonna try to help some old lady with her groceries and get capped in the fucking nuts.
I mean, yeah, you will, but that's mostly just because
Specifically
you put off like a, I'm gonna follow you back to your house and take over vibe. That's less of your general color and more of this man is going to try to like do some weird shit.
Oh my god. But no, Shawn, while you were gone, to give you a refresher.
This my
since
first
you weren't
class
here.
virgin ass.
Yeah, I mean he is. Clap that first class Shawn virgin.
Living the
them
dream.
cheeks, boy. Make that ass make some sounds, boyo.
I can't really say much anymore because I'm legal. I can't be like you're talking to a non-legal. I can't say that anymore.
I mean, baby, you were always legal. It just depends on what state you're in.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that.
I'm pretty sure in Kansas the legal age is 16.
I'm pretty sure in Kansas it has Romeo and Juliet laws too, where I think technically it's 14 if it was
Kansas
before.
and Oklahoma. Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember Romeo and Juliet laws.
It has to be within 2 years. So Romeo and Juliet laws are if you are dating someone when like the older person turns like past the age limit and the younger person is still not past the age limit, making the relationship illegal. But since they were together beforehand, it's no longer illegal.
Oh, so it's like, hey, they were dating before that. It's just.
Okay. Like, hey, that's illegal. No, you don't understand. We started dating 3 weeks ago, and my birthday was 2 months ago.
Oh.
You say it quick enough, and all they hear is the numbers.
Welcome to ARC 407A.
No, you don't understand. On the ad, she said she was 21.
Jesus
She
Christ.
said she was 18.
Her ID said she was 18. You pull out like a piece of cardboard that just has her picture that says I'm 19.
Oh my
on
god,
it.
it was hilarious talking to Coy about that kind of shit, because I was like, hey man, it's weird to think that the girls that were freshmen when I was in high school are now fuckable. And he was like, wouldn't they be like sophomores? That they're still not legal? And I'm like, not here. They are definitely illegal here. Whether you agree with that or not is still up to you, but it's still by law.
Whether you agree with it or not isn't the issue here. It's whether I can get my dick in there or not.
Am I gonna get arrested for this action?
Yeah, but not because of the age thing.
And that's just weird for me to even consider. I'm like,
I
holy
mean,
shit.
you know, you've got one nude, and I don't even know how you did that.
Hey. I mean, now that I'm thinking back on it, during the law, when thinking about the law time, she was legal during that time.
Ooh.
Well, someone that Shawn got nudes of.
Oh yeah, that story.
Yeah. It's himself,
I always
you know.
It's mine.
Yeah, Shawn's got a picture of his tits on his phone. You say
I'll
hot.
save this for when I get older. I'll appreciate it more than.
For when I'm legal.
Shawn sits there, he's 15, and he goes, man, I really love little boys. So he takes a picture of himself, and then he emails it to his 21-year-old self, so when he gets it, he's like, hot.
Damn.
Next level.
Next level.
New world.
Black
Fucking
man,
third world
half
problems
million.
when you're a narcissistic pedophile.
Oh.
So you can only beat your meat to your own baby pictures.
Aww. That's not gay, it's you on you. Although you're still a pedophile.
Is that legal? Is that allowed?
I feel like if it was brought to court, they'd be like, technically it's not illegal, but it's really fucking weird and you should stop that, please.
Yeah, I get it. It's not. Why?
A judge would be like, it's not illegal, but I want it to be now.
The judge just looked at the jury like, what do we do?
All the jury is just like, I don't know. He's literally hurting no one.
But himself.
He's hurting his dignity. Does that count?
The dude just says, I'm not hurting my dignity, I'm damn sexy. Well, it's just like, you're not helping.
I miss this.
But you don't get to stop it, you know?
I miss this.
One of the jury guys like hops over the side, runs up to him and slaps him across the face and says, no. Bad. No, stop that. You miss these conversations, Hunter? You specifically missed the pedophile conversation?
Yes!
The first couple times that you brought in a dead girl marker, what's the one? He goes, okay, so bringing in dead girls marked with blue marker on their arms does not mean that they're a siren. I gotta admit, it was funny the first couple times you guys did it, but now my office smells like dead bodies and marker fumes. So quit it.
But no, Shawn, to give you a refresher, what had happened was, it's like, the last time I've technically like actually talked to you over voice, over fucking mics was over voice. I'm fucking retarded. Over mics was like right that like day or two before I said, hey, I've got all these essays, and then I've got to do finals. But then after I'm done with finals, I'll be pretty fucking free all night.
Yes.
For like the coming up week. Well, basically what had happened was I took all my finals, and this is where shit starts getting bad. My grandma had kind of had her heart attack, so like finals week came like the week after. They like rushed my grandma off to everything for like her fucking heart attack and like her surgeries and assistance shit and all that. Like it wasn't good for me. It was like more stress on stress. So like I took one of my finals, got it done in like 20 minutes, and I came out to a warning ticket on my truck, and my truck had been broken into and left unlocked, and I went, what the fuck had happened? And my dog's just sitting there like looking bewildered as fuck. So it says go to the office, and I'm like, oh, okay. And the dean of student affairs threatened me with animal abuse because I left my dog in my truck with the windows down for like 15-20 minutes. And he tried to tell me I left her in there for hours, and I was laughing at him. And like the entire time I'm not taking it serious because I'm like, one, you're full of shit, and I have eyewitnesses to see how fast I got done with my last final. Like, none of this shit will stand up. And he's like, well, the police took it seriously. I'm like, no, they didn't. And he goes, why? Why do you think that? And I go, well, if you paid attention to the warning they left on my truck, they didn't even take the time to fill out any of my information or my vehicle's information. They pretty much deemed this a lost cause and left this up for you to basically bitch about. And he just kind of shuts up. And I'm like, yeah, asshole. And I'm like, one, don't fucking break into my fucking truck. And he's like, well, we didn't know whose truck it was, and there was no contact information. I'm like, one, if you already broke into my truck, might as well open my fucking glove box to see who owns the fucking truck. Two, my dog's got a fucking dog tag with my fucking name and number in bold ass fucking letters. So, two, you're retarded. And three, don't ever fucking leave it unlocked, because if my dog had actually gone missing, I would have fucking beaten the shit out of you, dickhead. And he goes, well, I think you should step out of my office to calm down. I'm like, no, you fucked with my shit? You pissed me the fuck off? No. And I'm like, no one at this school fucking takes you seriously, and everyone here fucking hates you and wants you to lose a job. And I could make you lose it in 5 fucking seconds. So you better stop right now, bald cunt. And he kind of just goes, well, you're going to have to pay this fine. And I'm like, and that's the only thing you can do. Later, asshole.
John Marshall sent me.
And I paid the fine because I didn't have a fucking parking sticker. It wasn't even for anything that happened.
I know John well.
Wow.
And I know
Also, your windows were rolled down in Oklahoma.
Yeah, my windows were rolled down.
I've heard
And there was a breezy day.
good things about you.
But basically, after all that, I was like, maybe it'll get better. And then, like, shit got escalated at work. I've been working like fucking 50, 60 hours every week. It's not bad, but it's like, damn.
Yeah.
And like it was kind of getting to me, and I just got really stressed out. And like I've kind of gotten bothered by the fact that like I've been in this house by myself with just me and my dog for a while, and I'm like, dude, this shit's really starting to fuck with me. So like my dad came down, and like I almost had an emotional breakdown because like you guys weren't online, and I'm like, I don't have anyone to talk to, and everyone I can are dicks. And I went, fuck. And then I like call my dad up, and then he calls me the next day, because it's Mother's Day, and he's like, hey, I'm down here to see my mom. You want to go out and eat? And I was like, I'm working right now. I'll just take my fucking lunch break, and I'll be there in a fucking jiffy. So I go in, and my grandparents are telling everyone about how, like, my grandma had a heart attack and, like, all that shit. And I went, yeah, I'm kind of depressed right now, and I'm, like, I'm really just trying to find an excuse out of the house. My aunt and uncle come out of fucking left field and just go, I bet you're fucking trying to get out of the house because you're destroying it and shit, and I bet you can't clean stuff. And I'm like, one, I'm 21 years old. I can clean a fucking house. I already mowed the fucking backyard. And all I have to do is fucking vacuum. It's not hard. I said I am not
shit.
16 fucking years old.
Power.
Oh, because of the storm.
My lights just flickered.
Oh,
Yeah, because of the storms.
Well,
yep.
I'll continue the story, and hopefully he doesn't die on us.
I mean, hopefully he does.
Then my
but,
aunt,
like,
my aunt
actually-
tried telling me like I was a fucking slob and a fuck up, which makes me laugh because like they can't raise kids worth of shit because like one of their kids violently assaulted his dad over the fact that like he was taking fucking recreational drugs.
Damn.
And, like, the dad confronted him about it, so he just punched his fucking dad, gave him a black eye. And at that moment that they're bragging to me about how, like, I'll never make it as a teacher and shit. By the way, she's not even an actual teacher. She's like a teacher's assistant. And the only reason she's allowed to be that, she doesn't qualify. She never went to school for it. She's never worked a goddamn job in her life. This is the first one. Is because Oklahoma's so fucking desperate. So she's trying to tell me on how she'd be a much better teacher than I am. And I'm like, you didn't even go to school for it, and I'm already further along than you are. And all the while that's going on, their son's bragging about getting like 2 $500 exotic fish from like fucking Hawaii or some shit. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you. And I looked to my grandparents and looked to my dad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call this the end of my lunch break and go. And then I talked to my grandparents afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I ever want to do family holidays again, because I'm like, you cunts at Christmas were fucking awful. And I don't really consider them family, so they can fuck off.
Jesus.
So that kind of happened, and like I was like, maybe that's the worst that'll happen. I get calls throughout all of this that like my grandma goes into relapse again, and like she's getting another, like, she basically passed out on the floor. They found her like near dead, and they rushed her to the hospital again, so she had to get like a pacemaker put in. But she also has a brain tumor, so it was fucking with her blood levels, and like they were afraid she'd croak. So for like a week I was just sitting there thinking, oh fuck, is she gonna die? And like I wasn't feeling good. So one of my friends' fiance thinks it's a good fucking idea to set me up with this redhead girl to like keep my mind off it and maybe get a girlfriend and be a little happier.
So far,
and
so
I went,
good.
okay, well, I'm down for that. So basically what happens is me and her are kind of talking to each other for about a week and a half. And we ended up fucking like halfway through the first week. I don't recommend it. It just kind of happened. It was good sex.
Please brag about it.
Humble brag.
But basically, like 4 days later, I just like I haven't heard from her because I knew she was gonna be gone for Mother's Day, and like we're supposed to go watch Detective Pikachu together, and I just got left hanging. And I got told her ex came back into her life and made her block all the guys she'd ever been with. And then I found out I was blocked, and I went, well, that fucking sucks. I'm like, well, I guess it can't get any worse. I get a text message the next day from a friend of mine I've known for 6 years down here that I went to college at Dodge with, sending me a message with her name. And I'm like, what the fuck? So he comes to my house, and I'm confused. And he's like, it's probably better off spoken in person. He's like, you know this girl? I'm like, well, considering she was butt-ass naked in my bed 4 days ago, yeah, I think I know her pretty well. And he goes, well, I'm dating her now. He goes, I'm dating her now. And I just went, you're what? And he's like, yeah, I found out you two were together, but she said you broke up. And I'm like, 1, she never told me shit. So 2, that's fucked up. 3, she got with you, and everyone else who knows, apparently the fiance of my other friend who had hooked me and her up, had hooked him and her up whenever all that shit, and I'd confronted her about it, and she tried to like play it off, but like basically she went behind my back and set her up with another friend, and like pulled the rug out from underneath me, which is why I got ghosted. And I was like, what the fuck? And she lied to me about the reasons and all that other shit. So I was just sitting here thinking, he comes into my house in the morning, and I'm tired as shit, and like I was on the mic with Josiah when it happened, but like I shut it off. And then like I walk back, and I'm like, that motherfucker comes into my house telling me he's fucking her and he's okay with it, and he knows all the shit that was pulled, and he thinks it's fucking fine. And keep in mind, a year to that day, the same thing had happened to him, and he was emotionally distraught and fucked. Keep in mind, they also know my grandma had a heart attack, so I'm not doing super good. So they're like kicking me while I'm down, and they know it. So like that's more fucked up. And so I confront the dude's fiance about it because they keep harassing me for like the next 2 days, driving around my house and pissing me off. And she basically like tells me to fuck off, and then that girl's gonna move in with her, and I'll never see my other friend again, who I have also known for 6 years. So I send him screenshots of all this shit, and then she goes, "No, you've caused us to have a divorce and shit like that. We're not gonna get married." Well, they're not married. She was a fiance, but she's like, "We're not gonna get married because of this." And I'm like, "You are the only relationship he's ever truly wanted, and you fucked every other relationship he's ever had, so he actually had to reconsider." And I went, and now I don't give a fuck. And like I talked to him about it and like drove him home, and like so basically this one bitch that the fiance was the middleman to all of this, middle woman, and she fucked 3 friendships within the span of a week. And yeah, it's kind of where I'm at right now.
John sent you to help.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Deep
retard
swamp
syndrome.
used to be quiet.
Oh,
Stray
okay.
humans.
I didn't know
Come
if that
with
had
us.
anything to do with what you were about to do on the
Mutants
mic, or if you were
started
just
killing
commenting on
to
this other
please
shit.
their death.
I'm in a dumb bitch.
Mutant
That's fair.
superstition.
Yeah, so Shawn,
Killings made
you
the
want to go to
river
Hunters?
hogs start stirring.
Do I want to go to Hunt? You live in Oklahoma, don't you?
Bustling in on
Yeah.
I live in Oklahoma, yeah.
Fuck.
It's honestly not that long
You
of a trip,
saw the dead hogs
to be entirely
Yeah,
fair.
but still.
You understand.
I have
Oh yeah,
work
you live
and-
it's out of the state for you, and your mom's gonna be like,
Invasion.
"What do you mean
I
Oklahoma?"
ask you.
And the only days I have off are like Mondays and
to go
Tuesdays.
into the
But
mutant
Yeah.
on the bright side, one of my other friends I've known for like
Destroy their
6 years
death
as well
god
called me up, and he found out about all this
Kill
shit, and
the
he goes,
mutant death
"I
god
think
to
you need a
stop the
drink,
hog
man."
invasion.
And he's like, "I'm coming down this Saturday.
Strange
We're gonna
kinda
get
sense.
fucked up at your family's bar. We're gonna have
See
a
what I
fucking
can
good
do."
time. I'm 21 now. I feel like you deserve this more than I do. We're not even gonna celebrate my birthday. We're just gonna try to make you feel better about all this stupid shit that happened."
Yeah. See,
And I
and now
went-
he's gonna
and I
gloat
went,
about having
I
friends.
appreciate you. Oh, fuck off. Let me have this! I've been kicked in the dick too many times in the last week.
I'm gonna kick you more in the dick.
I love me some good old dick kicking.
Show me your dick. I'm gonna kick it. Give me thine young boy peen. I'm gonna kick it.
Go to the cabin.
I think that's illegal.
I mean, not if I kick it.
Death god there.
Not if it's his kink.
Pardon me?
I mean,
I
yeah. 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 Yeah.
have no words.
Good for you. Only whores? There he goes again,
If only.
gloating about all the whores he's got.
Fuck off!
Don't you fucking flicker lights, I'll kill you.
Kill the lights.
All of a sudden, you just hear Shawn go, "Oh God!" And then power cuts out.
Large memes.
You say large meme?
Large memes.
Large meme.
But I will admit, I got rage, and now I feel a lot better. Something to take my rage out on, and the upgrade systems are pretty nice, and the gore is super nice.
Fair
So,
statement.
Gore
I
is
think-
goresome.
I think it's helped me out. Are you proud of that?
Well, it's a quote from Funhouse.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, if you thought of that on your own, I'm gonna go back to the drawing boards.
They were playing a game called Gore, and they shoot everyone in this one room, go into it, and it's a giant plasma screen TV with just fucking porn on it.
What the fuck kind of
Sounds
games
about
do they
right.
play?
Well, they used to. It's all the way back from when they were Inside Gaming.
When they were originally Inside Gaming and before they got it
Yeah.
back? Okay.
So Hunter, I did realize that if when Shawn plays Monster Hunter, he's gonna have a lot to do to catch up.
Oh, I don't mind helping him out because even low-level monsters and stuff, like
They're still fun to kill.
There's they're still fun to kill. Two, the difficulty will kind of bump up for us, so that way it makes it even. There is balancing, if you've noticed. And even low-level monsters, like we can scavenge while fighting them. And like, there's not really leveling in that game. It's basically you've got like a rank you get that doesn't do anything for you, and basically the only things that help you out are weapons and armor.
I mean, the rank helps you get to bigger monsters, basically.
But that's it. It doesn't like do anything for your stats. So basically, the only difference between us and Shawn right now is one, our progress in the game, and two, we just have better armor sets that we can get him pretty fucking fast. So it's not a worry for me.
I'm just saying.
And it'll help because then I can capture low-level monsters. Because like even they're like rare things from like, oh my god! One sec. I'm mowing through bodies, as one should.
What are you playing? What difficulty are you on?
You do what? Oh, I'm playing it on hard. I'm not playing it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah,
I
I'm playing
normally
it on
would.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I played the original and beat the original on Nightmare, and like I think you guys remember when it whenever I was still up in Hayes, I went back through the first one on the hardest difficulty. I just didn't know if they were gonna like go insane like they did with Doom because it was id, or if they were gonna go like how they did with the original.
Fucking hard.
Well, the difficulties still aren't as bad as Doom, is what I'm saying. But I thought they were going to be, which is why I didn't pick it.
It's a trip.
But I was worried that like it would be so hard I wouldn't get very far, and I was like, well, I want to stream this, but I want to have a fun time and not get super upset. So I'm like, I'll have a challenge, but it's not going to be unbearable. And then I'll probably go through on a harder difficulty later sometime.
I think I'm gonna try to capture this Rathian.
I like Minecraft.
I was wondering why you were playing that.
I like this game.
He likes Minecraft.
Just
Yeah,
so
this guy's
peaceful.
almost dead.
Peaceful. That makes sense. How many abilities and upgrades and stuff have you gotten in Rage 2, Shawn?
Not a lot.
You don't take cover when you fight, do you?
Yeah, have to.
You.
Playing on
You
Nightmare,
do know
you
that,
have
like,
to.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, you do know you gotta kind of like balance that out, especially because like it tries to punish you for doing that.
Yeah, you get it.
'Cause
I
it's,
play aggressive, but you have to take cover in Nightmare. Because you die fast.
The good thing is you have a defibrillator.
That's true. I need to upgrade my defibrillator so I can get more health on
I have it upgraded to where I can get like 3 shocks, and like every 4 minutes it recharges. And I'm actually like, I've actually gotten pretty far along the game. I think I've cleared the first 2 regions, the bottom one and then the one in the middle. And right now I'm on like the left one from the middle one, the swamplands, which are fucking hard, by the way. There's like authority high levels and like dudes and mechs.
Yeah, so to put it in perspective, haven't touched an authority century yet because, dear lord.
You know you're actually supposed to fight those on foot, right?
Ah! But, good god, they're hard to kill. And on Nightmare it's like, Jesus Christ.
Meteor.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, basically, I tried killing them with vehicles and had to cheese it, till I found out that, what it basically wants you to do is you have to get on foot, and then whenever it does the waves, you have to jump over the waves, and whenever it does the charge attack, you have to dodge it. Whenever it does the triple, you have to sprint away while dodging.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, though. I mean, like, in Nightmare, it's one-shot dead. I don't know how it is in every other difficulty, but it's like, you get hit once you're dead. Like, that's it. Game over. Also, I will be right back. I have to reset my Xbox.
It's a what?
Reset my Xbox.
Reset his Xbox.
Goodbye!
Oh. Yeah, so World War Z is fun, and also Monster Hunter is fun.
Oh yeah. So, I'm thinking about getting World War Z, but also they just released a new Sonic racing game that has gotten a lot of, like, good reviews, where it's like a triple team-based Sonic racing game.
I mean, I'm not gonna
so it
lie.
adds some variety.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a game you're not gonna get me to play.
Cutting me, man. Cutting me deep.
It's Sonic and it's racing.
And it's team-based.
It's mostly just, you know, putting Sonic in a cart is just a dumb idea.
Yeah, but the games aren't, like, all the Sonic racing games have been good, though, except for, like, the, like, one really shitty one for, like, I think the Sega CD.
We've got Sart. Oh no, it's not. Not Sart. What is the fucking Sonic All-Stars?
Sonic All-Stars Racing?
Well, something. Is it Sart? Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed or something like that?
That's Sart, and then there's Sonic All-Star Racing, which is just SAR.
Well, Sart sounds funnier. Anyway, yeah, when it comes to like World War Z, I'm not gonna be like, you have to buy it. It's not. It's definitely recommended.
I'll get it eventually.
I recommended game,
I
but
think
I'm not gonna be
that like
you
it
have
would
to
be
do
nice to stream with you. I think it would be nice to stream with you, and also I'm always looking for more like games for the both of us to play, because I got to admit, like recently we've had like a multiplayer drought. We just don't have a whole lot of like good games to play together, and like Battle Royales, like the whole Battle Royale thing is kind of dying out. Like we gave it a try the other day with Apex, but like we can't get back into them even if we want to, because people haven't stopped fucking playing them. So it's like,
yeah,
we basically, for us to enjoy it and have fun, and like I've been watching a lot of the Misfits podcasts while working, or listening to it while working, and like they even said themselves like they're done with the whole Battle Royale thing, because with Apex and Fortnite they're dealing with the same thing, because they like to play other games to have diverse content and stuff like that, and I kind of want to do that, but also I'm one of those people who I can't just keep playing the same fucking thing. It's just not how I am.
Yeah, Jersey died. So you gotta be better than him.
So,
Make sure you got the gear
like,
and the skills
yeah,
you
it's
need
just
before going in.
it's just not fun. Like during the first few months, it's fun for me because everyone's at the same fucking level, and
Yeah,
like we're really good at games, so we're like above them. But like when they get to the point where they figure out how to cheat the system and like how to fucking just like do shit that you shouldn't be able to. I don't know. It's to the point where like
so
there's no
much that
fucking
it's-
hope.
When you play it so much,
In
that
their blood.
opponents are kind of looking at it going, I can't tell if he's cheating anymore. You played the game too much. It's just not fun anymore when people are like non-stop playing a game that you're just like, well, I just don't have time to play Apex. Well, it's
Wait, what?
like me and Hunter were talking about the battle royales and how like it's almost impossible
should
to
play
get back
Fortnite.
into them. No,
Wait, what?
They're fucking mean.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like you're joking.
We should fucking do
I
it
feel
for
like he
a meme,
wasn't.
because I'm awful at that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
tried
same.
playing
I want
Apex
to get
again the
back
other
into
day,
online games.
and
See that World of Warships got put on Xbox, Shawn?
Yeah, I'm on tier 4.
You're what?
I'm on a tier 4 battleship.
I don't know how to get past the tier 1s because I played like a game with it and then it like I don't have like a garage to go to.
It's kind of weird, the setup of it, but once you figure it out, it's pretty easy. But it's different than World of Tanks and everything.
How do you get to bigger ships then?
You have to like go to the upgrades menu, and then you have to go through the upgrades, and then it lists the battleships that you're like the ships that you can buy. And then it's like, oh, you can have this one because you have enough renown or whatever.
Okay, I'll have to open that up and you're gonna have to re-explain that to me here in a little bit.
It's strange.
Your old Grampy Joe is gonna need a little bit of
isn't
help.
it? Everyone's all bitching about the fucking Sonic movie, and you've got me from like the 1999 animated one, and I'm just like, it was good enough for me. I can live with that.
You're also the kind of person that strikes me as the person who watched the PSAs.
The PSAs?
Like
The public
listen,
safety
kids.
announcement ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was fucking little. Don't fucking judge me for that shit.
I'm going to, but it's mostly just because it's you.
Although the pedophile one, like, as a kid, like, bothered me.
Listen,
Like,
when a grown-up's trying to touch you in your private place, that's no good.
That's no good. I'm just like, I feel like there should have been more sense of urgency, or like, I don't know. I feel like they took the piss out of it. Like whoever's the fucking director
Hold on.
and all that shit, like, oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm tracking the weather.
You're sitting there, you're just like, oh, somebody's fucking taking the piss
Okay.
at us now, ain't they?
This weather's fucking
thunderstorms
batshit crazy.
got
The
nothing about
Twitter, the twisters have titties.
We're
I prefer the
chilling.
Twitter has
Tornado.
titties.
The Twitter has titties. Of course, Twitter has titties.
I mean, yeah, but not good ones. You okay, Shawn?
And like Shawn like murdered himself.
I think it sounded like Shawn straight fell into a screen door.
It sounded like Shawn headbutted his desk.
Love you too. Bye.
It sounds like the fucking ceiling fan Shawn wanted to
We're in a
hang
tornado
himself
warning.
It could be worse. You could have a trailer home, and then you're like, oh god, we're ground zero, boys.
Well, I mean, there's
Get the fuck.
two tornadoes on the ground near Larned coming towards Great Bend and then to Ellenwood.
Well,
You
I
gotta
better
do what they
call
did in
my
fucking
parents.
Florida, where they get all their fans and point them towards the fucking hurricane to push it away, and it's just like, we're doing that, but we're doing it with a twister.
Listen, don't you judge me for how I fucking deal with the twister, okay, asshole?
Wait, if there
Well,
were,
for
if
real,
there
I'm
was
gonna
a
call my
tornado
parents.
with boobs, would it be a titty twister?
No, it'd be an abomination.
Either way, it'd blow you. I'm going to hell.
You can tell he's not from
Tornado
Kansas.
warning in effect for Ellenwood, Kansas until 11:45. Awesome. Extreme alert. My phone's going off now. Tornado warning in this area till 11:45. Take shelter now. Fuck you. I'm gonna go look at it.
Death God fetish busted up.
Die! Explosion! I'm about to kill a death god. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a giant mutant. I've already killed one of those.
Now I'm playing Rage.
Cause fuck. Dude, get ready. I would, if you ever find like a mutant haven or whatever the fuck they call it, you're on the hardest
nest.
difficulty. Do not go there till you get a fucking rocket launcher. You will not survive.
Oh yeah. Trust me. I know.
Because there's giant fucking.
I've taken
mutants
down
that
Lugnut.
one-hit you.
I took down Lugnut.
I beat Lugnut and like I was like, God damn it, because I kept getting caught. There was like this one green stem that stuck out into the arena, and I kept running circles around him and getting caught on it.
I just got to Gun Barrel.
I'm past Gun Barrel, and basically I've moved into the swamp to do
I went
missions for the
to-
guy in Gun Barrel, but I've already got his like main plot shit done.
Yeah, I went to what's it called? The lady, Lucen. I went to
Yeah.
her first and finished her entire thing.
I went to the dude in Gun Barrel and I finished like his stuff to get the one of 3 pieces deal, but like he still got a few side ones, and I think I met an old man who was the original Rage
Well, that
character.
conversation didn't go great. Oh, I called my
Did you
mom.
call your
and I was
parents?
like- I called my mom and I was like, "Hey, so Shawn just told me you're in a tornado warning," and her response was, "We are."
Your parents are.
Where do they live?
They live in Great Bend. My mom is apparently at the house entirely by herself
So
right
apparently
now
in-
because for some
Apparently
reason
intelligence
Jenna
is
and
recessive
Cody
trait.
are in Haze right now. And I'm like, thanks, assholes. I'm gonna send my
Yeah.
sister a snarky text that just says, thanks for visiting me, bitch.
Thanks for visiting me, bitch. And we won't be revisiting anytime soon.
Ha! Dummy.
Yeah, she'll get taken.
So,
she'll
Shawn,
get
have
too
you watched
confused.
Detective Pikachu yet?
No, I haven't, but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
It's
So, yeah.
it's pretty good. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but I feel like the movie itself has like a tone set where it like really explores human and Pokemon relations, and not like in a sexy way.
No, you
But-
want it in a sexy way though.
And not like in a sexy way. But like Ryan Reynolds' humor throughout the entirety of that fucking movie is pretty good, but it's nowhere near like Deadpool level, so don't like go in expecting him to steal the show. He's fucking funny, but if you're going in expecting it to be like a just Ryan Reynolds movie, it's not. Did
Huh.
he die?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes, I did. Fucking... I know Drew and Peter went and saw it. But they said it was really good.
Yeah, so Shawn, if you wouldn't mind saying out loud when shit hit fan, please, that'd be great.
What?
Like on the tornado end. Just so that
Oh,
way I
yeah,
can call my mom and go, hey, Shawn says shit hit the fan. Run,
Yeah, I'm
bitch,
keeping
run.
track of all the weather shit. I just got one of the like alert, like the actual notifications that forcibly comes up on your phone. Was like, hey, fucking
dumbass.
tornado.
Hey, you.
Hey,
Stupid.
stupid. Fucking tornado, dude.
The fuck wrong with you?
That's what
Tornado.
I'm gonna try to do. Let me see if I can get like KWCH or something.
1 sec. Sorry.
No, Hunter, no one will suck your banana.
Banana. Excuse me, I'm stuck a drink of water. Good weather, man.
Tornado on the ground, but that may be because it's just us outside. There could be rain obstructing the view. So just because we have on the ground,
I think she has a problem constructing her words.
So, watch this feed from our
That's not cool.
just to see if we can see a tornado on the
but it's
ground with
fucking
this,
funny.
maybe get some damage as we kind of follow up behind the storm too. So that's why we're watching these feeds.
When a tornado plows through the trailer park, that's a lot of
What's going
damage.
on the ground with this kind of a live look under the storm.
Must be a Tuesday.
Kind of following this, and they've been following this really all.
It's right outside of Larned right now.
Oh, cool.
It's like it just passed Kinsley.
Oklahoma and Kansas border, and then make its way up closer to the media about where we had a
Maybe we should get twisters to defend our border.
all that semi that was overturned, and now it's making.
Why don't you just ride down Tornado Alley? Why don't we just put some of them big old fuckers down on the border?
Get a bunch of wind machines down there, right here, and you just frickin' make them go out there, and eventually you're gonna get a tornado.
Why don't we just put one of them F-15s of fuckers, goddamn tornadoes down there? Goddamn, we'll turn them border off in pieces and shit into fucking mashed taters pretty quick, I'd say.
Mashed
The sad part is that I actually know Kansans will say mashed taters.
I know. I also know that a lot of them
That's
say
why it's
wash.
Yeah, those are the people I hate the most. I gotta wash your clothes
Also,
and get your
Shawn, check your
calculator.
Uh-oh, meantime.
It's just... oh, that's not good.
Apparently it's like in Larned right now.
Cool, maybe
The edge of the
it'll
storm
weaken
just hit
itself.
Larned.
Maybe it'll weaken itself on Larned. That's a town we can afford to lose, right guys?
Yes.
I'll put one of them big old fuckers down on the border.
I put one of them big fuckers down on the border.
That is the greatest fucking one-off we've done.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like
The
some
fucking
of them
penis one you said
tornadoes.
earlier
I
was
used
pretty
to
good
sit
too.
down on my fucking porch and
Phallic
I used to watch them shit. I used to watch them big fuckers roll through the town near the toe of my grandma's barn. That's a big fucker right there.
Damn, okay.
Hey, that's how you know you're
I like-
in Kansas weather. Some of them folks down there need to get in cover. Starting to sound like George Bush.
Now you see. This draws a big dick pointing towards Larned. Them fuckers.
I have fuckers down there. Them just cousin humpers. We could
If you're
lose them
wondering
to the
why
tornado
we
if
draw
really
this
need
giant
to,
penis, it's because they're
I
about to
know
get
my
fucked.
mama's cousins related to one of them down there, but if we lose them, I'm not too concerned. If you're in London and you value your health, I'd get in one fucking cover right now. I'd tell you what.
Shawn, do you have the shatter ability yet?
Nope. Wait, no, the shatter ability? The
Okay,
melee
so
one?
Shawn.
Oh yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
So Shawn, the storm
Yes.
is apparently going northeastward.
Northeast.
Yeah,
So it's not
there's a
coming
second one.
towards us, right?
that's not coming towards you. You're going to be hitting, according to this radar that I got pulled up. Let's go to the past and hit play.
On this. Wilson at 10:33. That's 6 minutes. Excuse me, 5 minutes from now. Hunter at 10:36.
I like that there's Great Bend, and then also in Kansas there's Shady Bend. Like, no, I think those are the same thing.
No, that's just Great Bend on the south side.
Well, Mexico.
Anyway, yeah, according to this radar, if I hit the future button, which tells me the future,
If I hit the future button,
that's not a...
You're a bitch.
You're
Just a picture
bitch.
of you with a bunch of kids, and it says, "Cunt gets fucked."
Oops.
Cunt
It
gets
says
fucked.
oops in capital letters.
Big
It
oof.
looks like it's going northeast, like you're gonna get hit by rain, definitely, but not the bad bits.
Naughty bits.
Yeah, you're not gonna get phallically fucked by a goddamn tornado.
Yeah, well, that's good.
So, folks, again, around the
A storm
Hunter area,
abortion, or did he say
it's already
portion?
passed through Lucas.
What did you just say to
I
me?
mean,
What were those words
you
that
threatened
came
me
out of
with-
that goddamn little fucker's mouth? I swear to
Don't
God.
threaten me with a
There
good
it
time.
is. Looks
oh ho 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 ho.
Pom, 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 pom.
Anjanath, Rathelbos. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna go see if I can't figure out how the fuck to get a new fucking warship on here. Is it like very limited lines right now? John?
Huh?
Is it very limited lines right now on here?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that, but my Xbox was like at me.
That'll happen.
Yeah. I put this sumbitch to 1 speed. Hit the future button.
Holy shit, Shawn! I
Yeehaw,
found an
whatnot.
old man who you know I told you I thought was the original guy from Rage 1.
Yeah.
He sent me on a mission to go stop their death god. Their death god is his fucking armor from Rage 1 that they have as an idol that they fear.
Oh!
So the old man is the dude from Rage 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so it looks like the storm's been traveling northeast. Oh, now I see which part's the tornado.
Tornado.
It's just a red blob on top of Larned, but if I hit the future button,
Find and dismantle the death god.
the armor and the pistol. That about does it.
if I hit the future
my
button,
size, too.
going on 1 speed,
This stuff may be old, but
it just
Yeehaw,
it's
yeehaw,
kind of
yeehaw,
fucky. It's action recommended. Take shelter in place on per instructions issued by Wichita, Kansas.
yeah? You say Nikki Rain?
So yeah, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it'll be over in about another 30 minutes. So yeah, it looks like it's going northeast from whatever this thing shows me. However, like I say that, but Great Bend definitely is slowly getting more and more red. Oh, here we go. Friday, 11 p.m. Okay, so I gotta upgrade the loadouts. One more time?
You see at the end of the fucking path of your ship that there's more ships?
It won't let me go past Norge slot.
Weird. Oh! Because you have to buy the upgrades before you can...
It is installed.
Then maybe you just don't have enough experience in the ship.
Yeah, then maybe I have
play
to
more.
play it one more.
Time to give Marshall a heads up.
Maybe it'll be like one more and then he can go.
That weird guy, your old
It's just
buddy,
it's weird that it's only
did
versus
what he
AI.
said. I destroyed an entire culture
That
in the
changes.
process. Plus, I got me some really
Once there's more
Once you get a certain
opponents.
point, then it's good.
Like 3. Tier 3.
You
probably.
unlock being able to go up to
Okay.
play versus actual people.
Kind of creepy, but okay.
Oh, and you get the fucking original Rage armor. You like find it and put it on.
Now go ahead and quote the Karma Sutra when you put it on.
Namaste.
You heard something vaguely foreign and assumed it was Namaste.
No! I'm just being insensitive.
I think you actually. I think you
Why?
actually think that.
Not from what I heard. I was just watching live stream of that.
That was your mom shouting at you to get down in the
Mom's
basement.
like, we gotta get in the bed, we gotta go, we're gonna die!
Gotta get the baby, gotta get to the basement. By baby, she means Valentine. Shawn, I'm going down the American tree.
I think that's what I'm doing.
First ship. Honestly, the British would have better battleships.
Chest did I miss? Missed 3, it says. Jesus Christ.
Yay, I set the ship on fire again.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where the fuck are the chests at? Something that's
Yeah,
supposed to be
a lot of
highlighted
women.
bright pink is sure as fuck to. Oh. I despise you.
You despise me? That's a good thing.
Large eat.
Do you mean you eat largely?
Or large eat.
Dude, I'm for some reason really good at being
I've-
able to fucking hit these ships at like a massive range.
Dude, hit him with torpedoes. That shit's hard as fuck.
I only have cruisers. I don't have any or destroyers. I only have the Albany right now. I've only played like 2 games.
Hitting him with
Just happy this
torpedoes.
thing-
I watched
really
Mini Lab
fast.
play it. It looked pretty fun.
It actually
It is
isn't
fun.
bad. It's also a very small download size. Like, it downloaded in like half an hour for me.
Nice.
'Tis not a bad game.
And I like it.
Also, yeah, if you like history, it's pretty fun. I probably should switch. If I want battleships, I probably should switch to the British. Just because, historically, they had the big boys.
And usually those games stay pretty historically accurate.
Yeah, like, the Americans are gonna have really good fucking aircraft carriers in this game, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if they'll keep kamikazes in here.
That'd be cool.
Bonsai.
Yeehaw. What if that's what that translated to? What if kamikaze back then translated to
You've
yeehaw?
yeed your last yaw.
You eat your last. Oh.
And
Hey
I got
Sean,
three
here's a
ships.
hot fire meme. It's gonna come right your way.
So, Sean, you think everything's fine right now? Like nothing bad weather-wise has hit you?
Not yet, but apparently Mom's watching the weather and
Oh.
she's like, hey, I'm good.
We're all gonna die.
You're good? Congratulations, you've reached level 3 of your service record. Ship tech trees have now been
There you go.
unlocked. So now I hit upgrades. And there we go, St. Louis.
Hello, Walker.
So, Calvin, can I...
God damn it, Hunter, fuck off.
Oh, there's a Valkyrie and a Danae.
You didn't press F.
Fuck him.
You've eaten your last Big Mac.
Oh my god. Oh, please. I want the German ships. I want to drive Bismarck while blaring Sabaton.
Far from their land as they made their stand.
But dude, Bismarck though. Oh, I see how to do shit. Okay, so just, you've got a battleship cruiser destroyer line.
Is it clicking? Is it making sense?
Is it clicking?
Clicking.
What class is
Here's
this
Sean.
ship?
Here's another hot fire one.
Standby mode initiated. Destination reached.
Oh, they eventually get the Iowa and Colorado. It's not bad. I like how they name them after states. I like how its
Aren't there
cruisers
historically
are
like
named after
very
cities.
superior ones
What?
that had like names you could? If you look up like what were the best ships in like World War I and like their names and shit, you think it's gonna like show up statistically similar to that in fucking that game?
This is World War II.
Oh.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's when you look at it statistically, it's gonna be the. It's very difficult to say this is the best boat, because it can fit so much spaghetti in it. Like, it's very difficult. I mean, you can look at, like, most, like, ship that survived the best, I guess.
Yeah.
There's like a survivability chance. There's like a
just saying,
Jewish
like-
ship that's got a 0% chance.
I'm just saying, like, Yorktown should have a special ability where it's just like coming back when least
Abaddon Warhead.
Abaddon Warhead. I was just gonna say the Yorktown should have a special ability where it's like keep on fighting. Somehow re-enters the battle.
Just keep
after
swimming.
getting kamikaze. What, John?
Just keep swimming. That's the ability.
Just keep swimming. It's just constant screaming is all you're hearing when it's
Oh,
like
God!
almost gone.
Fuck you!
No. Thanks. Oh, I can do armor piercing or high explosive. Cool.
My foot fell off my bed, and like my dog like swallowed it. And I thought it was dying, so I turned around and go, "What the fuck are you doing?" No!
What the fuck are you talking
Is that a
about?
battleship? Well, I'm fighting a battleship
dog
as a
scared the
cruise.
piss
Oh,
out of
I'm
me.
fighting a Wyoming.
Oh no, she clawed my nuts! Quit it! Oh. Oh. No, no, it's not playtime. Fuck you.
Is that what you shouted at the mean man that entered your building?
No, like my dog just like starts like nibbling on my fucking foot, and I freak the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I completely forgot she was in here with me. Scared the shit out of myself, and then like I'm like trying to catch my breath and recover. She jumps up, and I haven't trimmed her claws in like a couple months, and she just fucking straight clawed my nutsack.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry, not you. I just saw a ship, Sean, I just saw a destroyer ram a cruiser and then unload torpedoes into him.
Yeah, it's that'll happen.
And then I just saw Wyoming take a full salvo from a battleship.
That'll also happen.
Anyway, back to your dog not, back to you not taking care of your dog.
Oh fuck you.
Making a joke, but yeah, okay. Okay, this destroyer just
my
rammed
nuts hurt.
me. It's my destroyer on my team.
That'll occur.
That'll occur.
Should I use high explosive or armor piercing when going against the battleship?
High explosive
Never mind, it's
can
gone.
cause. High explosive can cause fires.
Yeah, I've just incapacitated one of their guns, so I feel like high explosion is the way to go.
Systems activating.
Getting a full salvo off into a St. Louis is very satisfying.
There are a lot of things in that game that you're just like,
This
I am
fucking
badass, fuck you.
destroyer. What?
I said there are a lot of things in that game, like, once you pull it off, you're like, I'm a badass, go fuck yourself.
Well, this fucking destroyer just killed 3 ships by getting as close as he possibly can and unleashing a full salvo of fucking torpedoes into his side.
Good,
That'll occur.
good luck out
Because
there.
me and the battleship
slime
were
rig
constantly
beauty nest
taking
up
all the
ahead.
fire and constantly distracting them from the destroyer, so the destroyer was like, I got this, boys. I disabled 7 enemy guns.
Jesus Lord.
I think I'm the reason the destroyer was able to pull off half of his bullshit that he did.
mutants hatch from pods?
Yeah, did you not know that? Orcs are hatched
Not in this
from...
game.
Orcs are hatched from... they're actually fungus. Orcs come from other orcs like a fungus.
Osmosis Jones.
I got my first blowjob to that fucking movie.
That is information that I am okay never knowing.
I just really love that movie.
Like, goddamn,
love
I'd
that
stick my
movie so
dick in
much that you
Osmosis
sucked
Jones.
yourself off.
I didn't want to divide with myself, okay?
Yeah, I think we fucking won. There's one ship left. It's a cruiser. We have a destroyer, 4 cruisers, and a battleship. I feel like he can try his best, but it will not be enough. Oh, he's reversing right now.
That will occur.
Thank you, Shawn, for your kind words.
There's a lot of things in that game that you're just like, yep.
I'm 10 kilometers away, but I am trying my best to shell this man. Fuck you! Oh, that almost hurt. I like how there's still like torpedoes just kind of around.
Ah, so many fucking mutants.
That's racist. I hit 30 times, incapacitated twice, set on fire, hit to Citadel. Oh wow. And yeah. Broke 7 guns, I think.
This game is fucking retarded.
How do I look at... There we go. Oh, I don't get that much XP from this stuff. It's like 6,000 XP you need to get through the ship. It's like, how much did I just get from that battle? 305. Aww. Okay, so Shawn, you're saying that
He's
it's
in it
not...
for the long haul.
So like nothing bad has happened on the weather so far?
As of now, I haven't heard anything.
Okay.
Whew. Killed all the fucking hatching pods. That's the first time I've ever gone to a mutant deal with hatching pods.
Nasty. The nest is cleared out.
Nice one. This shit's gotta be nipped in the bud. These things end up in somebody else's sewers down the line.
So, like, the white trashiest thing happened today.
Yeah.
We have these customers come up from fucking Walmart, and they brought like the jumbo-sized Walmart fucking carts all the way from Walmart to Dollar Tree, and so these fucking carts are massive. I don't know if you ever seen them, but they're fucking huge. Like they're like almost 3 times the size of a regular cart. So they're like really big, and these fucking 3 assholes, actually 4 assholes, come in with these jumbo carts into Dollar Tree because they had previously shopped at Walmart, and stick them right in front of our front door on the inside. So as customers are coming in, literally these carts are stopping customers from moving around in the store. So then I'm like, wow, I guess these people can't get any trashier. They steal fucking headphones from the store and then sit outside in front of fucking the porta potties and like fucking lounge around in front, because we're having our plumbing fixed, which is why we have porta potties. They lounge around in front of our building and loiter for like 3 fucking hours. And I'm just like, you are the trashiest scumbags I'd ever fucking seen. And they fucking called the pickup bus, and it came in and took them away like 2 or 3 hours later after they kept coming back in the store and stealing shit.
Shawn, is it just me, or was Hunter in the middle of a conversation that entire time with us, but neither you and me could hear him?
No, I didn't hear a thing he said, and then I just heard him come back and go, "You are the trashiest scumbags," and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, no, Hunter, if there was anything...
did I cut out for you?
Yeah,
did I cut out with you?
Gone.
For like 30 seconds.
Oh, I was wondering, because like I was saying all this fuck shit, and I wasn't getting a response, so I'm like, maybe
Because
me
and
it's not as
Josiah were talking
entertaining.
about fucking Overwatch.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit.
Like, we were talking about Overwatch, and then, like, you come back in with, you guys are the trashiest individuals I've ever seen. I was like, okay, Hunter, it took
me a second to... I was saying, it took me a fucking second to realize he wasn't talking about us, and he was still on the fucking...
Yeah, I didn't hear you talk for a while, and I was, like, saying some fucked up shit, and I was just like, I'm not getting a reaction out of it. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you just stopped in the middle of a sentence, and then me and Joe were like... So, Overwatch? Does everyone want to play Overwatch?
So yeah, I'm at least loading into it right now.
Just give me a little bit. I gotta finish up this
Give
quest.
me a bit.
Yeah, I was just in between games, and I just shouted Overwatch, just kind of like how a child would shout Minecraft.
Okay, well, then I guess... So what part of the story did I get to before I cut out?
Just go ahead and do it all over again.
Oh,
you got to Walmart cart, big as 3 carts.
Okay, so basically, we had customers come into our store. Like, I go in to start my shift today, and there's like these jumbo Walmart carts, which are like 3 times the size of a normal Walmart cart, so they're fucking massive. And like the entryways to Dollar Trees are small. So they've got about 4 of these fucking carts just left in front of the front door with their shit from Walmart, and their bags from Walmart. So they're trashy fucking scumbags. They didn't leave them outside. They didn't leave someone to watch them. They just pushed them inside the fucking store and blocked off the entire store for, I shit you not, like 10 other customers. And like, so they were like kind of thuggish, and like customers were like kind of like running out of the store the moment they would walk near them.
Kind of folks that might steal your groceries.
Yeah, it was basically like they were dudes who didn't have their own vehicle. It was like 3 guys and a woman, but like they were like...
Oh, that wasn't...
Fucking...
That was something else.
Oh, it was 3 guys and a woman, and like they were like trailer trash. You could just tell by the way they... Like, you couldn't understand half the shit they'd say. They were aggressive towards anyone who came near them. And they brought out those fucking carts and like blocked everyone else off in the fucking store. And then they were just coming in and out of the store after getting what they supposedly wanted, which you could tell they had stolen some stuff, but like you couldn't verify it. And like all my coworkers are fucking white, and these guys are black, so they're all fucking worried. Like, if we say they stole, they're gonna say we're racist. And I'm like, but if they actually fucking stole, then we have stolen fucking items in the store. But I'm like, you know what? It's a fucking dollar store. I'm not gonna think about this shit. I said, if they want to fucking steal, they can fucking steal. I don't care.
Like, I don't even like my job.
I'm still making minimum wage, and because they still haven't processed my manager pay, so I'm like almost coming up on $200 in back pay. I'll let you get to that in a second. But basically, they started loitering outside the fucking store for like, I'd say maybe 2 to 3 hours. While constantly coming in and out of the store but not buying anything. What they were doing is they were stealing headphones and like other shit. So they were stealing. It was verified. And like the lady I don't think was stealing, but it was all the dudes. And then they would sit outside for like 3 hours with all their fucking carts blocking off like the front entrance to the store until the fucking city call-in bus came in to pick them up. And I'm just like, wow, these are some fucking trashy cunts. And no one would fucking do anything. No one fucking said anything. But, like, I was like, you know what? They're stealing shit from the store, and they're, like, sitting there out by my truck. I walked to my truck and looked at them, and I'm like, I don't care if they think I'm racist for this. I looked them in the fucking eyes, and you could hear my truck go, lock, 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 lock. And I'm just directly staring at them.
They look at you, and they're just like, you're brown. Who would want to steal that truck?
Probably. God, I hope that's what their thought process was. But no, it was just like, oh, fuck that. And then I had these fucking, like, when I told you I wanted to say the racist shit about like Mexicans or stuff, is because like I was unloading freight and I was tired of shit because like they're heavy fucking boxes. And so like these old Hispanic ladies start speaking in Spanish or whatever, standing next to my fucking freight as I'm moving it. So now they've blocked it off. Like I can't even fuck with it. And I go, I need to use this. And then they like keep fucking talking and act like they can't understand me in English. And I'm like, well, maybe they can understand me. And I went, okay. So I move the fucking cart. And I'm like, okay, maybe that'll solve the problem. And I go to take the cardboard boxes I had from unloading freight into the back. They had moved to the new position of the cart and had blocked it off for me. Again. After I had like verbally told them. Doesn't that mean
I am working?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I couldn't remember what Choho was. But basically, I'm shit at Spanish. I'll admit it. But basically, so they did that, and I just told Josiah, I'm like, after the first fuckers that came in, and then these guys, and then like they went up to the counter and they spoke English, so they understood me the whole time. They just gave me the fucking cold shoulder. And I went, wow, fucking bitches. I sent Josiah, and I'm like, you know, I want to say some racist fucking shit right now. And he goes, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, I just kind of want to say beaner.
Oof.
I was like, they're just bitchy beaners. And Josiah's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, Josiah, from now on, I give you permission as a permanent pass to say that. And I'm like, but keep in mind, like, I'm kind of fucking around. But then he's like, then he says the comment about like, oh, but he'll get mugged in Haze. But then I'm like, nah, it's fucking Haze. You'll get like a fucking white resistance rally against like anyone with color. And he was like, oh, fair. And then I was like, yeah.
Well,
like,
I guess honestly, you could just say, necesito trabajar.
We're here, sport.
I need to work.
They understood me though, because they were bilingual. They went up to the fucking counter, spoke complete English, and had a conversation with my fucking coworker.
But when they you need to be fluent in like 3 different languages, so that way when they like fake like they don't know English, you need to hit them with some Spanish. And they fake like they don't know that, you need to hit them with the 3rd language, and they can just be like, the fuck you doing at a Dollar Tree?
That's fair.
You need to say like something in Spanish that they would clearly know what it means, and then when they look like they still don't know what you mean, you just need to say like, I can do this all fucking day. Okay, let's go, bitches.
I'm not Captain America.
Ranger, we fought back to back.
Are you telling me you can't be a dick to people who are assholes all day?
No, I'm saying I can't do this all day. the I can do this all day comment.
Been living here
Is
a
a
good
Captain
long
America
time
slogan.
now, and I
Slogan.
know just about everyone.
I was
You
taking
know
the piss out of
anything
Marvel.
about a Dr. Kvasir? Scientist? Real old?
Haven't heard that name since just
I'll join you
after
here in a
the
second.
war. He moved into the deep secreto, and then went completely off the radar. Nobody's seen him since.
Anything else you can tell me?
Well, the area around his base is usually awful quiet on account of the heavy old security. But lately, there's been a whole lot of noise coming from that part of the wetland.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
a
check it
Skulls
out.
for the Skull Throne discount sale going on here. That's very cool.
Flesh Mound. Wanted for dismembering a local celebrity. Possibility Rats Gang. Wanted for arson in a residential area.
Oh shit, that's what
Soil
also
Hole
that's also what I
Stabbers.
wanted
Wanted
for.
for theft of mobile weapons traders van, burning the last dictionaries, wanton acts of cannibalism, and attempting unnecessary surgery with a can opener and a toothpick.
Yeah, that was
Any luck finding the doctor?
Listen, it was a necessary surgery. Actually, they got that part wrong.
Ah, I see.
You a bash? Name's Toots.
The real
Used to be
upstanders.
a racer, but struck some bad luck.
Like, I needed to do that surgery, and all I had was a fucking can opener and toothpick. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. Humble brag at this point.
Gonna try my luck,
At least
and
the
then you
arm
can
was
bash
still
your
on when I was
Got any
done.
combat experience?
Wait, what? What? Repeat that statement.
It's just dumb beauties.
No, that's
I
all
was
I'm
gonna
gonna
head
say
over to
on
the
that
Wetlands
issue.
Bash
Actually,
Arena. Practice before the big show.
I
It's
didn't
to the
actually
west,
hear
the
what you
edge
said
of
because I had an
Delta.
audio spike.
You should come as well.
I'm saying that like at least the arm was still on after I did the surgery.
Oh.
So how was it? The bash, I mean.
I really have to pee. Basically, right now I'm walking around this town accepting all these missions, and then after I'm done, I'm gonna just stand out front and save it.
Crew. So what? They stabbed me in the back. Mudfuckers.
It's like, can it just the
Was it my fault the mash went bad?
brightness?
And me.
Oh, that's not as good as I wanted it to be.
What's in it for me?
What was it?
Well, in addition to my
Trying to find something.
throbbing
Hearing this one?
gratitude, you should know that Ass Blaster's crew has quite a bit of loot stashed away at that junkyard of theirs. Good loot. Good. You follow? So, Fancy Pants, is Ass Blaster's crew taking a dirt nap?
I'm just a little upset that there's an actual gang in this game called the Ass Blasters. Just a little upset. I feel like that's a thing that just, I don't know. I guess it fits. How did you throw up and keep your cigarette in? Ugh. Gross. Josiah, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone was just really quiet, and I'm like, huh? Did I go to the Twilight Zone again?
We don't get many paying customers lately. What with the hog blockades and all. Nellie Boomer, proud member of the Trade Coalition. This is my store.
Hog blockades?
River hogs. They stop trade in and out. It's affecting our bottom line, but what can I do? I got a few things still in stock. Take a look.
Why did I just hear screaming and ranting about a blood god?
Welcome, sweetheart. Oh, hello there, sweetheart. This is the Sweetwater, my little corner of the world. Name's Joseph, but everyone around here calls me Mama Jojo. I'm in the swill and information trade. Just don't start any shit in here. And you and I will be just fine.
I'm no kind of trouble, as long as the hogs behave.
Oh, they do. River hogs come back soon. Yes?
I've lost it. Look at me now. I used to be the best damn boat builder in all the Secreto wetlands. Built the best damn river hog boats you've ever seen.
You built boats for the gang?
Is that oil?
Sure. But in my cursed rival turgid stump turned the bog hog gang against me. A little sewer rat. I barely got away with my life. Now, they're running my workshop into the ground, turning it to a pigsty. Well, if you truly are a ranger, like the others after the war, you should teach the bastards a lesson.
Maybe I will, old man.
I'm curious about this array of entertainment in post-apocalypse lifestyle.
I said to Gomer I was gonna catch that gigator that bit his lefty off. I said, and I'm gonna. You ain't gonna stop me getting that gigator.
There are gator holes now, chump.
That gator gonna get his due. You mark my
Gigator? Gator?
is everybody's.
Gigator. Huh. Oh, like Giga Gator, but it's just Gigator.
Giggity giggity goo.
That raider has assless chaps. Another one is a cross-dresser. Gonna say, I think they fully embraced current culture. Really going for that whole LGBT community. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should hate yourself.
I hate myself for that comment, but it was kind of funny.
Stay, listen, and be awed by the radiant foulness of our Lord. Yes, we should all crawl at his feet like the pathetic worms we are. I'm talking of
there's
the
a
dark
preacher?
Lord of the swamps himself.
Dark
Smeggo
Lord of the Swamps?
Vile. Bless his slimy secretions.
I'm not liking anything you say.
Bless his slimy secretions.
Bask in his pungent, glorious.
Smigo the Vile. Is that another mutant? Yeah, it's a mutant. The towns work as information hubs and like places to restock in this game, so it's really neat. So if you haven't found certain areas, sometimes the towns will help you out. I like it. It's nice.
You seem financially. Hope I got what you need.
When is Shawn supposed to be back?
I have no idea.
What did he say he was gonna go do?
I have no idea.
All right. One sec.
Memes.
There he is.
Looks like we're out of tornado. Cheat.
Cheat? What the fuck?
The news has stopped reporting on it, so fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, typically if the news just stops saying anything about it, it means it's gone, like those whole murderous clown things, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was stupid.
I remember I went clown hunting one time.
I remember a Twitter post that just said, "Man, I'm really wondering what the government was trying to hide from us when they were putting on all the murderous clowns that were totally not a problem."
Fair enough.
I cannot accept
That
that
was a funny
invite.
Twitter post. Yeah, the game. I was on YouTube waiting for Hunter to stop doing whatever he was doing, but
Yeah,
didn't
I was
stop
finished
doing
in
it.
this town. I'm still in the fucking town.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
You're the one that wanted to play together.
Baptist. What? Who this guy?
What about a Baptist?
I thought you were
this
calling
guy?
Hunter a Baptist, and I was like,
Oh,
what?
Batista? Are you talking about Batista?
Oh, Batista. He's
Batista?
Yeah. Is it in the hero
Batista?
gallery?
Yeah.
It's he's Brazilian, so I think it's Batista. I think he's Brazilian.
All right, I'm gonna end my stream at exactly 2 hours. Sweet.